Good afternoon. It's a pleasure to have a conversation with Fred Gaines from Calabasas, California. He's here at the U.S. Conference of Mayors. So Fred, tell me a little bit about Calabasas. What's going on there?
Calabasas is a beautiful town. We border Los Angeles on the northwest. If you're heading out the 101 freeway towards Santa Barbara and up to San Francisco, as soon as you leave LA, you're in Calabasas in the beautiful Santa Monica Mountains. And we have a wonderful community, but always issues related to helping our senior citizen population. We have an aging population, housing issues or affordability of housing, a number of important issues in our community.
Well, I guess you're considered in the scheme of things a small to medium-sized city. What do you think are the big challenges for cities that are not as big as LA, for example?
Well, there's challenges and there's opportunities. I mean, the challenges are that, our resources are limited and, the scope of what we can do in terms of the larger urban problems is somewhat limited. But we also are great incubators for ideas. I mean, we are able to act quickly. We're able to experiment with things. And I think a lot of the things that we end up doing end up being adopted in larger ways over time.
Do you have some examples? Can you share some of that?
Sure. Calabasas has been a leader on environmental issues. We were one of the first cities in the country to put limitations on smoking in outdoor and indoor areas. It's something that's been carried around the country in terms of not using polystyrene and plastic bags. We've some of these important environmental issues that have gone on and now become statewide policies and are going across the country started right in Calabasas.
Wow. You don't know it until you know it, which gets us to the idea about city branding. It's one of the passions at Civic because we feel that there have to be more important and durable ways for mayors and city leaders to really communicate what is our city about, why is it an attractive place to live. So how would you answer that question for Calabasas? What's your brand or your image or your identity?
Well, we have our city motto is "Last of the Old West." We have a little old town, and Calabasas was a stop on a stagecoach stop on the El Camino Real back in the 1800s in California. But really, we're a city that is based on our schools. We have a great school system that attracts a lot of people to come out and live and work in our city. We are very friendly to business. We have no business tax, so you move out of LA into Calabasas, and that's why we're the headquarters of 6 of the largest companies in the San Fernando Valley, including Cheesecake Factory and Harbor Freight Tools and others. There's a couple of different brands or issues going on that make our town very attractive.
Great. That's very exciting. And speaking of making your town attractive, I'd like you to look at the Civic Waypoint. This is our digital, interactive, touchscreen kind of communications tool. As you can see, you can find ways to get around your city. This, of course, is Boston, since that's where we are. Different things to do that you would decide what they would be for Calabasas. City services that you would offer, 911, 311, emergency alert notifications, all that kind of thing can be customized into our waypoint. And of course you can find a great place for a restaurant or a good beer. What do you think of this idea?
I think it's a great idea, and it's something we do not yet have in Calabasas, but I think it's something that I can already envision some places where this would go that would be very useful and popular.
Do you have some new development going on in Calabasas where you might want to look at restructuring some of the infrastructure?
We do. We have a lot of redevelopment of existing, but we do have a couple of new developments, and where this kind of technology I think would be welcome.
Are you enjoying your time here at the conference?
I am. It's, when you're mayor back in your town, you're sort of dealing issue to issue, day to day, and you come to a conference like this, and you're sort of able to sort of think about the future, think about things that you're just the daily grind doesn't allow you to concentrate on, and to do it with other mayors from around the country have a lot of experience. So I'm finding it very, very helpful.
Great. Well, congratulations on being the mayor of Calabasas. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you.